Yo, what's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who was in though. And we back talking sports. I got something good for y'all.
It's Kareem. And if it's not Kareem, it's probably Russell. So we're not really talking about accomplishment.
Jordan as the GOAT.
Alright, so if we're talking about accomplishments, he needs at least a couple more rings, probably one more MVP. But if we're talking about accomplishments, Jordan's not the GOAT. It's Kareem. And if it's not Kareem, it's probably Russell. So we're not really talking about accomplishments. We're talking about who's the best. Who's the best? One game to decide your life. Who do you want in all-time history? So for LeBron to pass Jordan, he needs a time machine to go back about 11 months when he passed him the first time. LeBron's been the best player ever since about midway point of Game 6 of last year's finals, and all he's done since then is continue that. He's on the greatest streak in postseason history since Dre called him the B word and Clay said his feelings were hurt. He's played 16 games, his team's 15-1, giving you 34, 9, 8, and 55% shooting. And when we're just comparing the two players, LeBron averages more rebounds, assists, blocks, steals than Jordan. Shoots a better percentage from 2, shoots a better percentage from 3, is the more versatile defender, can guard all 5 positions. He can do everything Jordan could do, but better. So what does he need to do to pass Michael Jordan? He already done past Michael Jordan as far as who's the best player ever. Go ahead, CC. I'm.
And folks, that was the beginning of the media. Not even the beginning, bro. Because it had already been trying to start. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, bro. That was letting the floodgates open. That was 7 years ago. Really, almost 8 years ago. When you started seeing Undisputed, started seeing niggas like Nick Wright, all these debate TV shows. Because before, you know what I'm saying, you had First Take, you had Pardon the Interruption, you had, you know what I'm saying, other places. But this particular debate, how was it created? That right there. That among, and once that came out right there, then you got Shannon, then you got everybody putting them number 2 and so on forth. Once Nick Wright came out and said that, and then LeBron came out and said that made me the greatest of all time. Basically, Nick co-signed it. Shannon Sharp. You started seeing more and more and more of, not only is LeBron on Jordan's level, but he's better. See, this video is basically giving you my thoughts on how this LeBron is the GOAT shit really started, bro. It started 2016 when he came back on the greatest NBA Finals comeback of all time, or if you want to say the greatest comeback of all time, that's fine. What people fail to realize is that was only his 3rd ring. Sorry about the music outside, but that was only his 3rd ring. So he had to win that. Think about this. Think about if LeBron James loses in 2016. The Kevin Durant saga probably never happens. But he's 2-7 in the finals if he loses in 2016. That was a must win for him. What people not understanding is one title does not define if you are the greatest of all time. Body of work, what the people have seen. Let people come out and say, put you in that position. He had came out and said it already. Now what you have on my screen, right? LeBron is 22 years in now, so this is a little old, but everything still applies. Career comparison: 20 seasons, to 15. You can go 22 seasons now. Because he ain't made no all defensive team, no more MVPs, no more titles. So, Jordan, 6 titles, LeBron, 4. MVPs, Jordan, 5, LeBron, 4. Stat titles, that would be 10 scoring and 3 steal titles. So 13 stat titles to 2. All defensive, Jordan. 3-peats, Jordan. And stat titles is seasons leading in points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. This is the big one right here. NBA 75 members. He has played with 6 of them. Jordan has played with 4. Seasons with 2 All-Stars. LeBron has played with 5 seasons with 2 plus All-Stars on his team. Jordan has never done that. Top 5 picks. I think that's 34 to 0 for Jordan. So Jordan did more. He did more with less help on his team, accomplished more in less time while retiring and coming back. And they decided at that moment that LeBron James was better than Jordan because he beat a team that was 73-9 and brought his finals record from 2-6 to 3-6. See, Jordan has been on too long. I compare it to Drake. You know, like when you've been at the top of the game for so long and it's just this itch to just get you up out of here. They couldn't do it. They didn't want to do it with Kobe. They wanted to stop Kobe because of the Colorado shit and because Kobe wasn't a puppet. And he dissed ESPN later on, but Kobe wasn't a puppet. And because of really simply the Colorado shit and everything like that. But LeBron came into the league. They already had this plan for LeBron. So, like I said, back to my point. In 2016, all of this LeBron, Jordan, LeBron the GOAT, blah, 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 this started. The media cultivated this argument or debate, if you want to call it. Number 1, Jordan and LeBron's games cannot be compared because they approach the game 2 totally different ways and they play 2 totally different ways. LeBron supposedly is a pass first player, but he attempts more shots than Kobe per game, who is looked at as a ball hog. LeBron supposedly is a pass first player. LeBron does not dominate in the mid range or the post. LeBron is not a elite lockdown defender for his whole career. In his prime, yes, he was a good defender when he was young, but not consistently. So this whole Jordan LeBron shit was fabricated. It was made up by the media, and it surged on when LeBron beat the Warriors. They just said forget about him losing the rest of those finals, forget about his actual game and the many flaws that is in his game. It just all became about how can we get Jordan off the top spot. That's what it really became about. How can we get Jordan off the top spot? and putting LeBron there. Then you started seeing more, and you started seeing more of this. And 7 years later, now that LeBron has been losing the last couple of years, now they're trying to bring gold medals into it. Now they're trying to bring people's kids into it. Because they know they can't mention winning, dominance, and player-to-player basketball game. They know that he's never going to catch him in titles, MVPs, legacy, influence. So they have to talk about longevity stats when they didn't even play the same years. Why do you think the media or ESPN, whoever else, talk about everything LeBron does? Why do you think why do you think they have phased Kobe out of the MJ Kobe conversation? No, it's LeBron and MJ. Everybody knows that Kobe was the closest thing stylistically and with your two eyes, the closest thing to Mike. But if that's the case, then Bron cannot be close to Mike. So they had to phase him out. But see, the problem is now, LeBron's last 3-4 years have hurt him. And especially him getting Bronny into the league. But that ain't got nothing to do with him. His last 2-3 years have hurt him. Little do you know. Because they telling us how great he is at the age he is. But they don't want the criticism when he lose. This debate was never a debate at all. Not organically. This was created by the media. And it's just a fact. I let you hear the soundbite. After that was said, you started seeing more and more of Nick Wright, Shannon Sharp, and so on and so forth. Other debate people come out. Yeah, LeBron is better. LeBron is better. Then you got Kendrick Perkins. You got NBA Today pushing it. You got all these narratives. LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan, LeBron Jordan. And it's 7 years later, and they phased out Kobe. Because that's the Achilles heel. If you start talking about Kobe and the competition he went against, and start talking about what he did while LeBron was still playing in LeBron's quote-unquote era, where he was been the best player since 2005, they say, then it looks crazy for LeBron, because Kobe also did more with less. He won more championships with less. Oh, he had Shaq and everything like that. LeBron never had a prime Shaq or whatever like that. LeBron has had 6 top 75 players. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. And Kobe won back-to-back titles without Shaq. That's why when you see LeBron go to the Super Bowl and get booed, why? The media talking about him so much. He's the most popular player because you can't buy respect. A lot of people don't respect LeBron, how he got his championships, the stranglehold he got over the media, his fans being so disrespectful and getting mad when you criticize him. They don't respect a lot of that. Now, I don't go in on LeBron like a lot of these other dudes, but I do keep it 100. And this is a video I've been waiting to do for a long time. A long time. And see, the problem is now, this debate has got so stale and old that now they're trying to use other metrics to put him over him. Oh yeah, see they talking about MJ's competition now. Now I talked about MJ competition in reference to Kobe and everything, but I didn't shit on MJ competition. I just said that Kobe played better comp. But with LeBron in the East, from 2011 to 2018, he played one All NBA player, Derrick Rose. Come on, man. Come on, bro. His golden years was played up against Pacers, Raptors. He ain't had no real competition over there. When Jordan was winning his championships, the 90s was the better conference. When Kobe was winning his, the West was the better conference. When LeBron was winning his championships, the East was the easier conference. Simple. And when it comes to the GOAT, this should never have been a debate because they are two totally different players. And they approach their career two totally different ways. Jordan did more with less. As a basketball player, he damn near had no weakness. Lockdown defender, great shooter in the mid-range, high post, mid-post, low post. Really great free throw shooter. Really, he's a good passer, good rebounder for his size. He was clutch. The biggest thing you could say is his three-point shot, but he didn't focus on that enough. I mean, he didn't focus on that a lot because that wasn't the way the game was played. It was playing inside out, not outside in. LeBron, on the other hand, he's a underwhelming free throw shooter. He's an underwhelming mid-range shooter. He's a good defender, but he only has 6 all-defensive teams in 22 years. He's a better three-point shooter than Mike, but that's because he worked on it and his era calls for that to be. His era, they shoot more threes. I'll give LeBron that. He got better on his three-point, but not on his free throw shooting, not on his mid-range. And he's regressed on his defense the last 8-9 years. So, when it comes to game, it's still Jordan. The only thing I can give LeBron is playmaking. He's a porous rebound. He averages 7 rebounds at 6'9", 260. Jordan was 6'6", 215, 220. And he just passed Michael Jordan in offensive rebounds this year. So playmaking and maybe rebound, I might give it to him. Other than that, it's nothing else he does better than Jordan. He don't play off of the ball better. He's not more clutch. He don't make his teammates better like y'all think they do. Every player that has came to play with LeBron has had to change their game or alter their game. From Russell Westbrook to Dwayne Wade to Chris Bosh to Kevin Love, you name it. If you have to alter your game to play with another player, that's not making you better, bro. The media created this LeBron Jordan debate, bro. It's 7 years later and they still trying to egg this on, but it's gotten so stale now. It's stale. It's not a competition anymore. It was a competition to them when he possibly could win more championships. But now he's in his 22nd year. After that fourth one, I know they thought they was going to go on a run and everything. I knew they wasn't. But now LeBron's career is damn near over, bro. He can accumulate more points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, all that. He could play 30 seasons and he still won't pass Jordan in titles, MVPs, all defensive teams. None of that. He won't pass him, which is the reason why he can't. It's no way he can reach being the GOAT. They think playing longer is giving him a leg up, but now it's really diluting it, because you playing this long and you still can't catch him in titles, MVPs, all defensive teams. You still can't. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You done had the team. You done had the teammates to help all of that. and you still can't pass him. Shit, you can't even tie Kobe. Come on, bro. So that's all I had to say, man. This is a video I've been wanting to do. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This been Who Is Hendo. I'm out. Peace.